What's up, my friend? Hopefully your Sunday is going fantastic. I wanted to come talk to you and ask you really quick, do you really want to live a healthy lifestyle? Because whether you do or don't, it's up to you. I'm only here to be an assistant. So as you pile into the room, I'm asking everyone the question, do you really want to live a healthy lifestyle? If so, what's stopping you? What's getting in your way of you living a healthy lifestyle? Is it lack of knowledge? Is it lack of time? Is it lack of motivation? Is it lack of consistency? Let me know. What are you struggling with so we can get you help? What's up, Star Warner? Guide, please. And that's exactly what I'm here to talk to you about, because I've been telling you all about my Healthy and Fit Challenge, which begins tomorrow. Today's the last day to join. And that's exactly what we're going to be learning in the challenge, is how to live healthy. If money is an issue, living healthy doesn't have to be expensive. We can teach you how to make that there. And if knowledge is the case for you all, comment the word committed and come join me in the challenge. We're going to talk about some of these things. All right. So I had some people say time, money, consistency. These are the type of things that we are going to tackle in the Healthy and Fit Challenge. The reason that you think you don't have time is because you haven't made it a priority. You haven't made it and created the time, because you're never going to find the time. Money is not a reason not to be healthy. You can eat at Aldi. You can eat from Walmart. You can eat whole foods that don't cost a whole lot. Quinoa, brown rice, vegetables, these things are not expensive. It's not expensive to eat healthy. Being overwhelmed, it's a bit of everything. So being overwhelmed is the thing that holds a lot of people back. The lack of knowledge is huge for a lot of people as well. That's why during the Healthy and Fit Challenge, I break it down for you. There's 5 days of live training. The first day, we're tackling limiting beliefs and negative self-talk. Those things we tell ourselves that will stop us from getting going. On day 2, we're tackling motivation and procrastination, really resetting that intention, getting you back up and understanding what motivation is. Most people think motivation is excitement. Motivation isn't excitement. You're getting motivation, the motive, your reason for doing things, intertwined with the feeling of excitement. Because like earlier today, I was not excited to go do yoga, but I know that my body needed it. So I got up early after being up late. However, I didn't feel like waking up. However, I know what I needed. So because of that, I got up and got my butt down to the beach. Now, and if lack of knowledge is the thing, so that's what we're talking about, motivation. That's day 2. Day 3, we're going to be talking about how to build lasting habits, because it's cool to do something one day, but you really need to be able to maintain it over time. So day 3, we'll be tackling how to build lasting habits and get rid of those habits that are not moving you towards your goal. On day 4, this is where we tackle the healthy eating, how to avoid the foods that are killing you and robbing you of your energy, and how to eat foods that are going to revitalize you, lower your inflammation, give you more energy. And on day 5, we round it off with how important movement is, so that you can get flexible, you can get mobile, so that you can reduce your aches and pains. Because most of the time you're feeling an ache and pain, not because your muscle's sore, it's because your muscle's weak. I'm going to be 100. And I learned this through going through my journey, as I was trying to do certain moves and certain things, and I found, I'm stiff. Come to find out, it wasn't stiffness, it was weakness. And so I help you with that as well. So that's the 5 days of live training. On top of that, I make life easy. You say you need the knowledge. The knowledge is in the training. On top of that, if you want to know how to eat healthy, because I know that's a lot of people's issues, what we're going to be doing is I'm giving you a whole food plant-based meal plan. 14 days worth of meals. Tells you breakfast, lunch, dinner. I give you the recipes and I give you the grocery list. And you're going to say, well, coach, it's going to be too expensive. Guess what? The meals can be made for under $100 per week. Now, if that's not expensive, I don't know what is. My muscles are weak, I try stretching and movement. So stretching and movement is only a part of it. You got to do some strength training. Even if you start off with body weight resistance training, which leads me into the third component of the program. You get at-home body weight workout, follow along videos. You follow me and my assistant doing exercises. I'm doing the advanced version. She's doing the easier regression version for those people who are not able to be as mobile as I am. I thought about you because you're going to say, oh, I don't have time. The workouts take 30 minutes. Go to sleep 30 minutes earlier and wake up 30 minutes earlier. You're going to say, I don't have money. I just told you. The grocery list will cost you less than $100 for the week. You're going to say, well, I'm not motivated. That's why you need to do the challenge. That's exactly why. So we can help you figure out what your motive is. Help you reshift that thinking. You're going to say, well, I'm too old. That's one of those limiting beliefs. You're going to say, well, I'm too fat. That's, again, one of those limiting beliefs. You're going to say, oh, well, I just don't have it right now. That's one of those limiting beliefs, because when you have the opportunity to make changes, you have to act on them. Because otherwise, every time you want to change and you don't act on it, you're letting yourself down and you're losing your trust with yourself. And I'm not speaking to you from hyperbole or telling you about yourself. I'm telling you about what I had to go through to grow to be who I am. It just so happens that my life lessons translate into health lessons as well. So I see these committeds coming through. So when you type the word committed, you're going to get a link to go to the enrollment page. The enrollment is $97 for general admission, or you can join me for the VIP experience for $197. The VIP experience gets you an extra hour of private time with me before the live training session. So there will be the group of us that are in the VIP experience, and you basically get consultations with me. You can ask your questions, and it's one on group. So I ask questions going around the room one at a time, and I'm able to ask you context. Here, when you ask me questions, I don't have the depth to get the context to give you specific answers, so I have to answer in generalities. During the live training for the VIP experience, we can go in depth, and I can give you specific information for you. So what do you get for the challenge is what you're asking me. You're going to get 5 days of live training where we tackle mindset, eating habits, moving habits, stress management. You're going to get a meal plan that tells you what to eat, how to make it, and the grocery list. You're also going to get at-home bodyweight movement workout videos. So teaching you how to move your body without the need of a gym, without the need of equipment, without any other excuse you can come up with, because they only take 30 minutes. So this is your last opportunity to join the challenge this month. You got about 8 hours left before enrollment closes, because we start tomorrow at noon. So you say, well, when do the live trainings go? The live trainings are at noon. They're streamed through the private Facebook group. If you're not able to attend the live training, I thought about you. The recordings are available for 1 week. You get 1 whole week beyond the challenge to go back and rewatch the lives. Because during those lives, each day I'm giving you homework, because I don't want you to just learn this information. Learning, the power is not in the knowledge. The power is execution on the knowledge. So at the end of each day, I'm challenging you to tackle what was learned in that day. I'm giving you homework, because this isn't a challenge to get you just more information. This is the challenge to get you in action. You see do you really want to live a healthy lifestyle? If you really want to live a healthy lifestyle, the only way that that's going to happen is for you to take action. I can't do it for you. Your friends can't do it for you. Your kids can't do it for you. Your family can't do it for you. You have to take the action. I can give you the tools, which is what the Healthy and Fit Challenge is for. So if you're ready to make the change for your health, type the word committed. Let's get you an enrollment link. Let's get you a seat in the challenge before it's too late. Any questions? I'm going to go back through and see what questions we got here. Any questions about the challenge or about what you got going on? How you can make the change to make yourself healthy? Because we had people saying that they needed time, they needed the knowledge. The challenge is going to give you the knowledge. I'm going to teach you how to make the time during the challenge. I'm going to help you learn how to break things down into a small action steps so that you can stay consistent. Combination of them all, I'm going to help you break everything down so that you take small steps so that it's not overwhelming. Because the first thing is setting the correct intention, and then breaking everything down into steps that's so small that it removes all resistance that you have for taking these steps. So I see the committeds. I just need some recipes to try out. So you're definitely going to get recipes. You're going to get 14 days worth of recipes in the meal plan. And you get the grocery list. I make it simple. I don't want anything to be difficult for you, because if you have to think, it means that's more stress. And my intention is to reduce your stress. I appreciate the badge. I just noticed that. So what questions do you have about the challenge? What questions do you have? Taste the flavor in the building, y'all. What's the cost? The challenge is $97 for general admission, or you can do the VIP experience for $197. The VIP experience, you get 5 additional hours of time with me in training. And I know time with me is not, the amount of time is not what's important, it's getting your answers. You get personalized attention during the VIP experience. The Nubian lifestyle in the building, y'all. So what are your challenges with making the shift to a healthy lifestyle? Because that's what we will be addressing during the Healthy and Fit Challenge. The idea is to teach you how to shift how you think, eat, and move. And in thinking, that's how you manage stress. That's how you talk to yourself. That's what you believe in, the intentions that you move with. How you eat, that's knowing which foods to avoid. That's knowing which foods to indulge in the most. And it's knowing how to balance the two, especially with a busy lifestyle. Teaching you how to move is important, because without movement, you can do all of this healthy stuff and your body is still going to deteriorate. Because movement is not just for your body, it's for your lymphatic system, it's for your immune system, it's for your joints, it's for your nervous system. If you've noticed, when you don't move something for a long time, when you go to move it, it takes you a little bit of while to get that muscle memory going. That's because your nervous system has stopped sending signals. So just imagine that compounding over time. So I teach you how to incorporate movement into your everyday lifestyle, what you're doing, and then also how to add actual strength training. Because you don't have, not that you don't have to, strength training is important. However, for us busy people, learning how to incorporate more movements into what we're already doing throughout the day is going to be vital to helping you stay healthy. If you've all seen any of my morning mobility movement routines, that's what I do every day just to get the day started. That can be 10 to 15 minutes. Make it 20 if you really got the time. So there are ways to incorporate these things. I teach you how to eat healthy. We teach you how to really regain that self-confidence, because a lot of people say consistency. Part of the reason you're not being consistent is because you're not showing up for yourself. You're showing up for the people at work. You're showing up for the people in the house, but you're not showing up for yourself. And you can only pour from an empty cup for so long. Now, when we give to others, that's because we poured into ourselves so much that there's overflow to go to them. But if you're not giving to yourself, all of the people that are depending on you, you're going to let them down, because you're going to break down. You're going to, most of the people that I've talked to that have joined the challenge are dealing with overwhelm. They're dealing with burnout. They're dealing with fatigue. They're dealing with sleeplessness. They're dealing with inflammation, bowel syndrome, digestion, brain fog, headaches. These are the type of issues that when you shift how you think, eat, and move, you won't have those problems. One of the ladies from the last challenge, beautiful story. She's lost 11.4 pounds since doing the challenge last month. On top of that, she had a nagging pain in her back near her ovaries that her doctors could not figure out. Before the challenge was done, she messaged me and said, "I haven't felt that pain in days." Let that sink in for you. She changed how she ate, and she was able to undo something that the doctors couldn't figure out. Now, I didn't do that. Now, I am not a magic worker. I did not do that. She did. All I did was give her the framework. That's what I do. I am Yoda. You're Luke. All I can do is teach you how to use the force that you already got and give you the tools. Remind you of who you already are. Because you already know how to eat healthy. You've just been conditioned not to. You already know how to move your body. You've just been conditioned not to. Oftentimes that job we have, it comes with different shackles. That stability that we provide for ourselves, it comes with different shackles. So you have to recreate and remember how to do those things. And for me, it took me a minute to get back into my routine. I thrive in routine. When you build routines, consistency is easy. And I don't use that word lightly. Because I talk about things being simple. Just because I make it simple don't mean it's going to be easy for you. Because life be lifing out here. I know what it means to be an adult. I'm a full-time entrepreneur. I'm not a full-time dad. I'm a half-time dad, co-parenting father of 2 beautiful boys that are homeschooled. Whole food, plant-based lifestyle. So I know that time is not abundant for everyone because you have responsibilities. However, you have to create time for yourself, because if you don't, you won't be able to keep going at the level that you're going. You're not 20 no more. You're not in your teens and your 20s no more, where you can just bounce back out for 2-3 hours of sleep and you up and you got it. You know what I'm saying? As we put them years behind us, we really need to give our bodies time to rest and recuperate. Really feed the cells in the proper way so that they can rebuild because of the damage that we've done in our younger years. Yeah, I can talk that talk, y'all. I'll be 42 in October. So I know what it means to start to feel how you treated your body when you were younger. Now, I've been plant-based for 8 years. I was vegetarian for 15 years before that. But that don't mean that I was taking complete care of my body. I was drinking a whole bunch. I was still eating as a vegetarian. I was kind of living a pescatarian life. So I was eating a lot of whey protein because that's what I was using to maintain the size that I had gained. So I was dealing with irritable bowel syndrome all the time, dealing with headaches, sleeplessness. So I know what you're feeling. I'm not coming to you preaching. I've been an entrepreneur this time for 3 years. I know what it means to work in corporate America. To have to be at work at 7 a.m. and you don't leave until 6 and you still got the commute to and the commute from. I know what it's like to be away from your family all day. I know what it's like to have to rely on the convenience of foods that are right there in your presence because you didn't take the time to prepare foods beforehand. Because I know all these things, I took my life lessons, I compressed them, took all of the fluff out, and simplified it so that you can take the easiest steps to regaining, rebuilding your health and your vitality. So come join me in the challenge. We begin tomorrow. It's $97. You need to be there. You know you do. I don't have to tell you, you know you need to be there if you already know. If you are dealing with consistency, motivation, knowledge issues, if you're dealing with time issues, if you're dealing with mindset, stress, the challenge is for you. Peace to you, King. Peace. This challenge is for you. I designed it for you. I designed it to overcome all of the reasons you give yourself of why you're not healthy yet. You don't have time. The trainings don't take long, and there's a replay. The workouts take 30 minutes or less. The way I teach you the meal prep, all of the meals take less than 30 minutes. And if you do 2 of them at a time, you got 3 days worth of food done. So there's your time thing. You're going to say it's expensive. Peace. You're going to say that it's expensive. Well, the whole meal for the week can cost you less than $100. You're going to say, oh, well, I've been sedentary for a long time. I'm not able to move. I can't do all them workouts you're doing. I thought about you too. I have my assistant with me doing an easier version of all the exercises. I don't have time to work out. They're 30 minutes. I mentioned that already though. Well, I don't have the motivation. That's why you need to be there, so we can help you regain and reshift that mindset. Because it's not that you don't lack motivation, because you want to do it. That's your motive right there. What you're lacking is the feeling of excitement that you want to go with needing to do and wanting to do the thing. And that's what we're going to address. That's what I'm going to give you tools and strategies on how to pull back and pull out of yourself what's been missing. I know what it feels like to be burnt out. Yes, you're feeling that. I know what it feels like to be fatigued. Yes, you're feeling that. And when you're feeling burnt out and fatigued, you don't feel like doing nothing but resting and getting as much sleep as possible. So why would you wake up an extra 30 minutes early if you're already feeling fatigued? Well, I can guarantee you, when you start eating a little bit better and you move your body, although it's counterintuitive, I know, expending energy to move your body, it's actually going to vitalize you and give you more energy. I know it's counterintuitive, but trust me. Believe me, I should say. You can trust me after you've done it. You've been here this long. You see me. You've seen my clients. You've seen the results that people are getting. Again, she lost 11.5 pounds in 24 days. She changed how she ate. She did a little bit more movement. What would you do if you lost 11 pounds next month? How would your body be different? How would you feel about yourself if you lost 11 pounds next month? Somebody in the comments that's still here in the room, tell me how you would feel if you lost 11 pounds. I'm waiting on somebody. I ain't going on to somebody answer me. Somebody in here wants to lose weight and they haven't been able to. So I want to know how you would feel if you lost 11 pounds next month. What would that feel like? How would that make you feel about yourself? Somebody gonna answer this question. I'm not going on until they do. Because I want to understand where you are. So how would you feel if you were able to lose 11 pounds next month? How would that make you feel? How much more energy would you have? How much better would you feel about yourself? How would your clothes fit different? Somebody tell me. 14 people in the room. All right, there we go. Thank you, Doc. I appreciate you for stepping up. I'd feel liberation and radiant health. Ooh, that's powerful. There's nothing standing between you and feeling that amazing feeling. Great. Wonderful. See, now we got folks talking back to me. Thank you all. I appreciate you. Happy. This is what Kim was able to feel after the challenge. She just messaged me about 3 days ago. She lost 11 pounds. She says 24 days away, I've lost 11.4 pounds. She changed how she ate and she followed the workout videos. I don't do the work. You do the work. All I do is provide you with the tools, the techniques, the strategies, and I encourage you. Because sometimes we need that extrinsic motivation and accountability till we can build the intrinsic motivation and accountability. Absolutely, King. Please, peace, peace. 11 pounds would take 66 pounds off my knees. All right, Miss Parker speaks. Come on. Come on. Then I need you to type the word committed and come join me in the challenge. I'd love to hear your success story. Because I don't do what I do for me. I do what I do for you. Because I want to give you back to the people that care about you. I'll say that again. I don't do what I do for me. I see you, Band-Aid of America. We actually need the link. We were supposed to talk. Again, I'll come back. I don't do what I do for me. I do what I do for you. And I do it not for you, but for the people that love you. I want them to have you for as long as humanly possible. Because I know what it feels like to lose people before their time. I'm not going to go into that because I'm not trying to trigger nobody trauma response right now. But last year was a hard year for me. I'll just say that. And so I want to empower you to take your health back. I want to empower you to feel the way that you deserve to feel. Yeah, I said you deserve to be healthy. You deserve it. You may not feel like it, but you deserve it. It is your birthright to be healthy. We've just been conditioned not to be. The American way, the standard American diet was designed to get you to the hospital, to get you on medications. So it's up to you to take that power back from the food industries, to take your power back from Big Pharma. And the only way you can take your power back from those two industries is to change how you shift how you think, eat, and move. Until you shift how you think, eat, and move, big food industry is gonna have you in a chokehold, and Big Pharma is gonna be right there to shove some pills down your throat. And I'm not here to preach at you to talk nothing bad about what you got going on. I'm talking the reality of it. What is it? 10 of the top 13 killers of adults in America are all lifestyle illnesses. That's a fact. Heart disease, diabetes, cancers, strokes, asthma, most of your cognitive regression, these are all lifestyle illnesses. Lifestyle, meaning the things you did in your lifetime, the things you put in your mouth, the things you watch through your eyes, listen through your ears, and how you move your body. That's how you end up on medications. And then believing, oh, well, I've done it my whole life. Well, I might as well keep on. Well, you keep on. You're going to keep on having the aches, pains, inflammation, swelling, all of the things that come with it. You have the power. You deserve to be healthy. You deserve to feel good. It does not, it is, what is the word I want to use? What is the correct word? It is appalling when you have to wake up and you feeling aches and pains. You've got stiffness. And you got to amp yourself up just to get out of bed. That's not what life should be like. I'm gonna take the word "should" out of there. That's not what life was designed to be like. Life was designed to be full of just that: life, vitality, energy. And the only way that you're going to have those things are to build your 5 pillars of health: eating nutrient-rich foods, staying properly hydrated, getting plenty of sleep, moving your body every day, and more importantly than all of those put together is having a healthy way to manage your stress. These are the 5 pillars that you are going to learn how to build during the next 5 days during the Healthy and Fit Challenge. So if you're struggling with consistency, if you're struggling with mindset, if you're struggling with motivation, if you're struggling with knowing how to eat or getting the habit of moving, if you're struggling with time, come join me in the next 5 days. Let's break down those barriers. Let's break down those walls that are keeping you from the healthy life that you deserve. Any questions? I've been talking. I feel like I'm over here preaching. Like, I know it's Sunday, but I'm definitely not a preacher. This is not a pulpit. Ask me some questions. This is supposed to be interactive, my friends. But if you don't have no questions, I'm going to go finish eating the rest of this raw pizza that I got and get on with the rest of my evening. And for those people, what's the 5 again? Eat nutrient-rich foods. Stay properly hydrated by eating foods that are high in water content or high in fluid content. Number 3 is moving your body every day. Number 4 is getting enough sleep. Number 5 is having healthy ways to manage your stress. Iron reflection speaks great correction. Give thanks. Abundant favor be upon you. Give thanks, Empress. Give thanks. So, come join me in the challenge. I'm giving you the opportunity to take your control back. Actually, I'm not giving you, you already have the opportunity. I'm giving you the tools, the techniques, and the strategies so you can take your control back. Can this help the heaviness in my legs? So explain to me what you mean by the heaviness in your legs, because I don't want to answer a random question. Bro, you the truth, fam. I give thanks to you. Give thanks, family. So when you say the heaviness in your legs, Battle J 45, elaborate what you mean. How are you doing the challenge, brother? You can type the word committed. You're going to get DM. You'll get sent a link to the enrollment page, and you choose the enrollment option that you want, whether you want to do the general admission experience or the VIP experience. General admission is $97. The VIP experience is $197. The difference between the two is that in the VIP experience, you get to come an hour early to the live trainings and ask your personal questions. All right, vegan rooted and culture fest in the building. All right, I think maybe my weight in veins. So yes, to answer that question, this challenge will help you with that, because you're going to be eating foods. And first off, you're going to be avoiding the foods that are causing you additional weight gain, water retention, and circulation problems. 2, you're going to be eating foods that help reverse those issues. 3, you're going to be dealing with the mindset that has you stuck in the patterns and the habits that have led to that. So yes, come join me. Let's tackle and take down. That may be helpful for you as well. What are some healthy lunch options without using the microwave? I don't even own a microwave. So wraps, avocado toast, oatmeal, salads, soups, because you can warm soup up on the stove in a pot. Or if you're talking about if you're at work, you can make sandwiches. I also have so then changing up how you eat is going to be vital, because ulcerative colitis is basically a huge inflammation issue. Hey yo, Chef Dunny in the building. So, I didn't even see what Emily was talking about. What are some healthy options without the microwave? Dunny talks about gluten-free sando, so I'm not sure with that. Hummus is a fantastic option. I throw hummus inside of my siete wraps with some avocado, some sprouts, and some pico de gallo, some greens, wrap it up, and we good to go. You can make hummus sandwich. You can make hummus pockets. You can eat hummus. You can do hummus with cut up vegetables. You can do you can pre-roll you some power balls using oats, nuts, and dates. There are so many different things. During the challenge, I give you 14 days worth of meals that include juices, smoothies, salads, soups, and whole meals. So I give you everything along the spectrum to teach you how to start making these things on your own. My whole goal with this challenge is to teach you how to start living healthy. And that's what you got to, it's not that you got to train yourself. You have to, I want you to switch that word, because training is a hard word. You want to recondition. You want to recondition, not condition. You want to recondition yourself to eat like that. Because the only reason that you're eating the way that you now is because you've been conditioned to do so. The only reason you go eat bacon and eggs and pancakes and cereal, those things as breakfast foods, it's because what you've been conditioned to do. You weren't conditioned to eat fruits and smoothies. However, when you make that shift and you're intentional, because you know why you're doing it, you have your reason why you're doing it, you have your motive, your intention, the reason to do it, it makes it simpler, because you know why you're doing it. So you can break the condition. Because just because you've been doing something forever don't mean that you have to continue to do it. That, especially when you find out that it's not healthy. And it's not that. Let's take the healthy part out. When you find out it's not getting you the results that you want. Let's take that out. Let's get to that. Let's talk about that. How can you sign up for the challenge? DM the word, type the word committed right now, and we'll send you the enrollment link. So my question to you is, do you really want to live healthy? Because if you do, come join the challenge, and let's get rid of the reasons, the excuses, and the barriers that are standing and getting in your way. Whether it's a mindset issue, whether it's a knowledge issue, whether it's a time issue, whether it is a mobility issue, we can address those. One of the ladies in the first challenge, she did the VIP experience because she was in a car accident when she was younger. She had several surgeries on her legs, so she needed guidance on how to be more mobile with that type of mobility level. So she used her time in the VIP experience to get guided coaching on how to move and increase her mobility with this situation that she had. We've had, what are some of the other issues? We've had someone be able to get rid of their limiting belief that within a couple days later, they landed a job that they've been needing. So this challenge, I call it the Healthy and Fit Challenge because you have to be healthy and fit in all areas of your life. Everything that I teach you in this challenge, you can pick it up, literally pick it up and put it down in another area of your life, whether it be your relationship, be your finances, your social life, and it'll work because I'm teaching you principles. I'm teaching you techniques. And these are the principles and techniques that I've learned in growing into the person that I've become and the coach that I am, helping over 100 people reach their ideal body and health. So if you're ready to take action, if you're ready to commit to yourself, type the word committed because let me tell you the intention. I'm intentional with everything I do. The reason that I have the keyword that I have you type in as committed is not to tell me. It's so that you get committed to yourself because you're saying the word committed. You're saying it out loud. You're typing it. And you know when you say something out loud and you type it, it reinforces it, right? So I'm reinforcing in you that you're going to be committed to yourself. So don't type the word if you just want the information. Please don't. Type the word if you're committed to making change for yourself. Because you can go to the link in my bio to get the information. But typing the word committed lets me know that you're willing to bet on yourself. Because if you're not willing to bet on you, who else will? Because no one else can do this work for you. I cannot do the work for you. I'm giving you the tools. You have to do the work. Your sister, your aunt, your cousin, your wife, your husband, your kids, they cannot do the work for you. You have to make the decision day in and day out to make the healthiest choice you can make at that moment. And I'm not here preaching at you that you got to live this yogi and be this perfect because it's not about perfect. It's about betterment. You see what I'm saying? It's not about being perfect. It's about making the correct choice in the moment. Because I am not perfect by far. I just finished traveling for 3 days and I ate very rich. It was all plant-based. It was mostly vegan. Well, not mostly vegan. It was all vegan, mostly plant-based. And I say that because I ate a slutty vegan for the first time. Because they finally serving Beyond Burger. I refuse to eat an Impossible because that's my boundary. However, they have the Beyond Meat. I'll eat that. So I had it. So I'm not telling you that you have to be perfect, but it is in your best interest to be better. You see what I'm saying? I hope I'm speaking to somebody right now and I'm not talking to myself and the birds because the birds chirping beautifully. But I hope I'm speaking to somebody and not myself because nobody's commented in a minute. So I want to make sure that I'm not talking to an empty room, even though I see 13 people in here with me. So what's keeping you from being healthy? Somebody that's in the room right now, let's tackle that problem for you. What's keeping you from being healthy? Nobody want to take this opportunity? If not, I'm going to go take this break. I'm here. All right, so it's so expensive. What's so expensive? Aletha, it's possible. What's so expensive? All right, so I'm here. I'm with y'all. I'm here. I'm with y'all. All right, I'm going to stick around. So when you say it's so expensive, what do you mean by that, Aletha, it's so possible? Do you mean my program, the challenge is expensive or eating healthy? Myself and motivation. So when it comes to yourself and your motivation, What you don't lack motivation because you're here. Food is not expensive. I'm not going to say that. So that's a limiting belief to think that food is expensive. So I'm gonna tackle that first, and then I'm gonna come right back to you all me. Food is not expensive. That is something we've been conditioned, because if you go for the packaged foods, the quick and easy stuff, yes, it will get expensive real fast. But per pound, fruits and vegetables, if you take all the fruits and vegetables and you max them out per pound, it's about $2.30 per pound. Meat per pound is $5. So, how you save money eating plant-based is you have to get back in the kitchen. You're going to have to give some of your time back to yourself in preparing your foods. Yes, eating out healthy is expensive as shit. I ain't gonna hold you with that one. You easily, for one person, you spending $20 a meal, easy. However, when you're preparing your own foods, it's light work. I showed you in a video not too long ago how you can go grocery shopping for a week for $50 at Aldi. So food is not expensive when you shift how you approach it. When you start to bulk prepare your meals, cook all your quinoa at once, have your beans ready, you do these certain things, and you buy fruit and vegetables in the time that you're going to eat them, and you start to store them properly so you're not throwing food away, it won't be expensive. Come join me in the challenge so you can learn how to do that. Now, all me, myself and motivation. You don't lack motivation, sis. You lack excitement. Because you're motivated to do something. That's why you're here now. That's why you're talking about it. You want to do it. So motivation, the key word in motivation, or the root word in motivation, is motive. And motive is your reason for doing something. Do you have a reason to work out? Do you have a reason to eat healthy? Do you have a reason to manage your stress? If you have a reason, then you have motivation. Now, what you may be missing is the excitement and the feeling like acting on what you know would be in your best interest. Those are two different things. Now, you're probably don't have that excitement because you're burnt out. You're fatigued. You've been eating poorly for too long. You're stressed. You're working like life. Adult lifing is not easy. I agree with that. I know that. So that's probably why you feel like you don't have motivation, because you don't have the excitement. So it means we have to rebuild your reasons for taking action, and break those reasons and get you to take action down into such small steps that there's no resistance to doing it. Till you take that action, then you build some momentum. You get some results. You take more action, you build momentum, and then you got this whole ball rolling. The foods that right there, right now. Yeah, so when you eating quick and convenient foods, that's going to be expensive or unhealthy. One of the two. Being prepared means that you have to approach it by, again, being intentional with your time. So I'm working on to stop telling people what they need to do. So every time you hear me stop and say, it's me hearing myself, I said you need, it's in your best interest to block some time on Saturday and Sunday to prepare meals for the week. Batch cook a big pot of quinoa or a big pot of rice. Pre-cut your veggies, so all you got to do is throw them in the skillet, and then cook some of those so that you can pre-make your bowls. Do 3 or 4 different veggies at a time, and now you can mix and match. Get bowls. Take all of your salad mixes, spread them out in the different bowls, so that all you got to do is add your dressing on top. Being prepared is not hard. It just takes planning. It takes intention. This is what you're going to learn in the Healthy and Fit Challenge. Eating healthy consistently. That goes back to, again, your reason. It's easy to be inconsistent when you don't have when your motive is not there, and you go back to relying on convenience. Because most of the time, people's consistency is broke out of convenience. Most people lack consistency because of convenience. I'll say that one more time for the people in the back because I know I said it fast. Most people lack consistency, or they give up their consistency for convenience. And I understand that. We live busy lives. It is up to you to create the time for you to have what you need for you. Because again, nobody else is going to do it for you. And if they do, it's going to get expensive. Eating healthy is pricey. Again, I'm going to challenge you and say that that is a limiting belief that you've been conditioned, so that eating convenient and healthy, that is expensive. Eating healthy is not expensive. Again, the meal plan that you get with the challenge, you're going to eat all 7 days of the week for less than $100. I'm talking about breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All 7 days for less than $100. And none of it is prepackaged foods. It's stuff that you're going to have to get in the kitchen. And I did not make you get in the kitchen forever because I know that this is a shift for you. So the meals take you 30 minutes or less. So even if you prepared your meals each day, you still only need about 30 minutes. I know your struggles. I've coached over 100 people just like you. I know what you're going through. I know what it feels like to be a busy adult raising children and having responsibilities. I'm an entrepreneur who's raising 2 children that are homeschooled, 8 and 6. One going to 4th grade. Dad, that boy going to the 4th grade already? One going to the 4th grade, one going to the 1st grade. So I understand time. You have to create it. Fresh fruits and vegetables, okay, good breakdown. Good sense. All right. I hope I make sense. Because if I don't make sense, that means I can't make you understand. Store food, cook it, both. Boom. That's it. And the best thing you can do, well, that's the best thing. For those who need, here's a quick tip. Here's a quick tip for you. For those who need really quick meals, cook a real big pot of soup. Get you some individual sandwich bags and pour the soup into those sandwich bags after it's been cooled. Freeze those sandwich bags. And now you got a bowl of soup whenever you need it. Take that sandwich bag out, plop it in some boiling water, let it de-thaw. Bam. You got a bowl of soup. Again, it's not hard. But these are tips and tricks that I've learned over time to help me have what I need. I expect fast results. I do exercise. So, expecting fast results, that's a mindset issue, sis. That is a mindset issue. Was it fast, you getting to where you are now? And I'm not coming at you. I'm talking to everybody. Because expecting fast results is what a lot of people's challenges as well. But that's a mindset issue. Because I'll challenge you and ask, did you get to where you are quickly? And if the answer is no, then you have to give yourself the compassion, the grace, and the time to reverse it. Give me a second, y'all. I'm on a live. I'll call you back in a minute. I'm on a live. I'll call you back in a minute. That is not what I said, but whatever. All right, so that's it. Fast results. Now you can get results quickly, but that depends on how hard you go up front. And how hard you go up front, you may not be able to stay consistent. So my advice is to take small steps, take those small wins, build it and roll it into momentum, and let that consistency bring you the results that you want, and give yourself time. Do you have teaching channels on how to eat and preparing foods? I don't have teaching channels, so my YouTube channel is up. However, that is one of those things that is still in its infancy phase, and I'm still looking at how I'm going to approach and what all content will be shared there. Pot of lima beans. There you go. That's what's up. Healthy and Fit Challenge. Healthy and Fit Challenge is a 5-day attack on your, not attack. It's a 5-day way to help you shift how you think, eat, and move. It's 5 days of live training, whole food, plant-based meal plan, and at-home body weight workouts. We'll be teaching you breath work and stress management techniques, overcoming limiting beliefs and negative self-talk, getting over procrastination and rebuilding your motivation, how to build healthy habits that get you the results that you want, healthy eating, healthy movement, whole food plant-based meal plan, at-home body weight workouts that are follow-along video, 30 minutes or less. $97 to join, or $197 for the VIP experience. I want it, but I get frustrated. Nothing is working. Postmenopause is hard. So, postmenopause, that means that you're dealing with hormonal imbalances. That is going to really come down to your food and you moving your body in a way that helps your body re-regulate those hormones that are going on. I've worked with several women who are postmenopausal, so I know that struggle. I have not experienced it myself, as you can tell, but I've seen my clients go through that. So come join me in the challenge and we can talk about that. And if you want some specialized help, join the VIP experience and we can talk about that one-on-one. It's not pricey, convenience is pricey. You got that right, all me. Do you have a lot of raw vegan recipes? I want to switch to raw. This particular meal plan does not have a lot of raw vegan recipes because raw vegan is a different level. And for most of the people coming into the challenge, they need a jump start, and that would be more advanced than what they're ready for. So I do have raw vegan recipes, absolutely. So you can chat with me offline if that's something that you specifically want, or you can check out, chat with me offline and we'll get you the information you need to get that Kelly D. Or not chat with me offline, hit my DMs. What type of wraps do you recommend? The wraps that I use are a brand called Siete. They are actually kept cold, but they are gluten-free. I appreciate you. I got you. I see you, B. I see you. I see you, B. I got you. I saw Sonny call me. I'm going to give a call back in a minute. So again, this challenge is your chance to attack those limiting beliefs that have been troubling you, to attack that negative mindset that's been holding you back, to get you out of your own way, to teach you the techniques and shortcuts, the tips and tricks to make and create the time in your life that you need to be healthy. I don't do the work. I give you the tools. You do the work. I can promise you that when you follow the plan, you follow the strategies, you will see the results you want. I keep going back to Kim's results. She messaged me and said 24 days after the challenge, I'm down 11.5 pounds, 11.4 pounds. Let me make sure I can say it correctly. 11.4 pounds. 24 days after finishing the challenge. So if you got 24, you add the challenge, because the challenge begins on Monday. So that's exactly almost 30 days. So in 24 days, she lost 11.4 pounds. I keep reiterating that because there's somebody in here right now that wish they could lose 10 pounds. And I'm not telling you this to impress you. I'm telling this to impress upon you that if she can do it, you can do it. Because Kim is a normal, regular person. I met her at a networking event. She decided to take action because she liked what I was speaking about. She wanted to do something different, and she got results. That's the key part that I love. She wanted something different. She tried something different, and she got results. So what does that mean for you? If you want different results in your life, you're going to have to do something differently. This challenge is your opportunity to learn how to do that. And not just learn how, but learn how to actively implement these things. Because I don't want you to just come to class and sit back on your hands. At the end of each class, I give you homework, an activity that you take action on what was taught. Because I can sit here and talk to you all day long. Until you get up and take action, nothing will change. Now, with that being said, I may come back and do another live before the night is over with, because like I said, today is the last day to join the challenge. So if you're interested in making changes in your life, living a healthier lifestyle, comment the word committed. Let's get you a seat in the challenge, and I'll talk to you later. Till next time, find a reason to live healthy. Peace.